And good morning. I am Shelley Whitehead, your guest host today on Monday's show for the Owatonna Today show. And we were all overcoming the time that we've had at the fair today. This last week was a fantastic time. I hope you had a good time at the fair. I know we did, and we're looking forward to it again next year. The Owatonna Today show can be seen 6 days a week on the Charter Channel 8. And if you're a techie, there's all sorts of ways that you can also see this show. We can be found on Google, YouTube, Blip TV, and you can like us on Facebook, and then a link will be added to your page directly so you can see the show right from your own computer. It's a great opportunity. The Owatonna Today show always welcomes your comments about what you see here, and you can do that by emailing us at the owatonnatoday@charter.net or by calling our show's producer Leanne T at 390-5751. We've got a great show for you today. Our guests in the studio are Mayor Tom Kuntz, as well as Ann Vargason Julie Rethemeier from the Early Edition Rotary Club. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you stay with us. And right now, we'll take a quick break to hear from some of our show's supporters, but we'll be right back in just a moment with Mayor Kuntz.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House in Clarebridge, and we're a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet of Horizon Eye Care Professionals. Eye care you can trust. We're proud supporters of Owatonna Today.
And we're back. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I am here with Mayor Tom Kuntz. Good morning.
Good morning, Shelley, and it's so nice to have you as a guest host.
Well, you know, I'm glad you're here because you've done this before, so he can break me in a little bit this morning. So I appreciate your calm presence with me today.
Well, you will do a great job.
Well, I'm excited. You've got a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about. Owatonna is growing. A lot of great things are going on. So what would you like to discuss first this morning?
Well, first, let's just say that, you know, it's really a privilege to have the Steele County Fruit Fair in Owatonna. It's one of the largest fairs in the state of Minnesota, and I think the Chamber did a study, and it brings in about $7 million worth of revenue to our community. So it's just great to have that. The weather was perfect. The attendance was great. The only downfall with that is the loss of Elmer Riesland during the Steele County Fruit Fair. And for all those that are interested, his visitation will be at Fair Square, and it will be on Wednesday, I think, starting at noon. The funeral will be at Wednesday. Yeah. And so he'll be missed, but he really died doing what he loved. He was at the fair and then he went home and done that. So, but he'll truly be missed. The other thing is this coming Tuesday, we are taking bids to do the demolition of the old theater that is located downtown. That has been a long process that has dragged out many, many years, and we hope that we will have some competitive bids come in, and we'll be able to do that and have it down yet this fall. And everybody asks what's going to happen to the theater spot when it comes down, and it will go into green space, and we will try and market that into another commercial development down the road. So good. That'll be good. The other thing that we've got going on in the city of Owatonna is our cable franchise fee is coming up for renewal. And so we are holding public forums throughout this next year to get citizen input of what they feel is needed with our cable franchise fee. And some of the input that we've got so far is that we need competition. We had Jaguar come in a while back, and the current franchise wording is such that we cannot have somebody else come in and compete against Charter unless they do the whole town. And it's pretty expensive to do that at one time. So we will be looking at trying to make that change in our agreement. And the other thing that we've heard from the public so far is that they continue to remove or cut channels or take channels out or change channels around, but don't adjust the price as they do that. So that's some of the things that we'll be talking about. So if anybody's got any concerns about their cable company and their cable biz, talk to your ward or alderman and give them your input, or otherwise come and attend the meetings as we have them.
And there'll be information there on different options that they might be able to pursue.
We will just take input at this stage of the game and then get together with our city attorney and our attorney that we've hired in order to review this and try and make those adjustments.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
The most important thing coming up this fall is budget time.
That's a fun time for you.
That's a fun time
It's a
for
fun
us.
time for me.
Yeah.
So it's got to be great for you too.
And I think the main point that I want to get across is Chris and they have recommended to the City Council about a 1.8% increase, which means that to the taxpayer it's about $12 a year increase. That is probably the most that we'll have. We'll have to work through it and see how we come out. But the thing I want to make sure everybody understands is that the budget for 2012 is comparable to the 2007 budget.
Oh, wow.
And so we have not really increased our costs. I got to just compliment city staff to make sure that everybody's aware they have done a great job in trying to control costs. When you've gone 5 years and your costs aren't increased from the 5 years ago, somebody has really done a hard job.
And you'll have more meetings coming up discussing budgetary issues?
We will have meetings with each department head. Tomorrow night it is police and fire, and then the whole process goes through and we meet with each different department and review their budgets and make recommendations, make changes. So
Good. Well, that'll be a fun process.
that's always a fun process. It's always a challenging process. And the public is welcome to attend these meetings. So
That's good to know.
if they want to come and voice their concerns as we're going through that budget process, or get a better understanding. So, you know, it's your tax dollar that's out there that we're trying to control, and we want to make sure that we do a great job of that. And I really understand that we represent all the citizens of Owatonna.
Where can they find information about those meetings and where they're held?
It's on our website, so you can go to our website and pick that off of our website, and it'll be there.
Good. I think it's important to have that kind of input. If you're going to complain about it, you better do something about
Yeah, if
it.
you're going to complain, or if you
Yeah.
got suggestions, you
And
know.
that's good too.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that really gets to be a little bit difficult is that some of the infrastructure maintenance that we have and seal coating of streets and everything, that has been reduced due to the budget reductions and everything. And so we as a city council have to find another way to make sure that we maintain our city streets in a proper fashion. So, and talking of that, the streets around the school system are trying to get completed before school starts. We got Truman that is over by by Lincoln School, and we have 14th Street up by McKinley School. I'm not sure how close we're going to get done on 14th Street, because there was a lot of earth that had to be moved on that one, a lot of things that had to be done. So hopefully we can get those completed before school starts.
If there's people have questions about those streets, what will be open? Where can they find that information as well?
Thanks for mentioning that. We have a new city engineer that is starting today. And so the best way to do it is call City Hall and ask for the engineering department, and they will be happy to give you an update of where we're at.
Good. And people should not be hesitant to call.
That's what we're there for.
Yep.
We're serving the public. So
Good.
if you have questions, call us up. And
Very good.
either, you know, if you can't get a hold of anybody, ask for Chris Boosie. She's the city administrator, and she will make sure that she distributes that information to the right people, and they will call you back. So,
Very good.
So,
Good.
exciting news is that tomorrow morning, on Tuesday at 8:30, we'll be doing a ribbon cutting for the section of Highway 14 that is from Owatonna to Waseca. And the governor will come down and attend that ribbon cutting. So that takes place at 8:30 to 9:30. And it's on County Road 7, Highway 14. That is by the new Ag Power building.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anybody that wants to come out and witness that, we'll do that. There is some signage that needs to be put up yet, so until the signage is up and we get all the trucks out of the way, the highway won't open. It'll probably open the last week of August or the first week in September. But that is great news. We now have a 4-lane highway from Owatonna to Mankato.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about 70% of all of the economic development happens in southern Minnesota along Highway 14. And when you have Rochester, Owatonna, and Mankato as destination areas, and also really the 3 strategic cities that are in southern Minnesota, it's very beneficial to have that 4-lane highway. So we appreciate what the people have done to get the money there and everything, so it's good.
Quick question regarding that. How many years has this been in the process, if you were to guess?
They started this process back in the 70s, and it has been a long, long time as we go forward. and each one becomes a little bit more and more expensive. And so for us to find dollars to do now the section from Owatonna to Dodge Center is becoming a challenge.
Okay.
You know, we're competing with dollars in the metropolitan area, and their issues are congestion and getting people around and moving them around in there, and light rail. And so Outstate tries to compete for those dollars, and it gets more and more difficult because there's only a limited number of dollars that are out there. So, but we are excited to have that ribbon cutting for that section of Highway 14, and we are also excited to have the governor come down to be part of that process. So,
A culmination of that really great, so many people working together to make that happen.
exactly. So,
Good.
yeah. So, and other things that we can talk about is just that, you know, we're coming into fall, and school is starting. So we hope that everybody starts becoming more aware of the kids coming back to school and the safety that's out there and everything. And life has been good.
Yeah. Bus safety is very big. Remember those bus signs and what they're there for, to protect
Exactly.
those kids.
We have completed a section of sidewalk that is along for Lincoln School, that on a new road was done. They also put a sidewalk in. And so the goal of the city is along the school areas is to keep kids off the streets.
Good.
And allow them on the sidewalk so they've got better access, and it's a much safer situation. So.
Well, and that's what, again, I really appreciate all that the city of Owatonna does to make everything safer and more beautiful, and making sure that people enjoy their time here.
You know, and as we talk around to some of the seniors and everything, Owatonna's been always noted for its parks, and parks are a very, very important part of our community. It's very, very nice to have them. We've got great trails, great parks, so we just hope people get out and enjoy them.
Especially in the fall, my favorite season. So I'm excited to get out there and do
Exactly.
that.
So
Well, I appreciate your time today, and so you'll be at the ribbon cutting as well for Highway 14?
I will be at the ribbon cutting and give a little bit of thanks to the people that have been involved in making that a possibility. So you bet.
We'll be signing autographs.
No autographs today.
Well, I really thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure getting to know you and having you here to help me through my first
Well,
hosting
my
experience.
privilege. Thank you.
Right now, we'll take a quick break to hear from some of our supporters, and we'll be right back. Thanks.
I'm Diane Wilson of Profinium Financial, the bank that helps you achieve your financial dreams. Profinium Financial is proud to be a supporter of the Owatonna Today.
Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Golf Course Superintendent of the Brooktree Golf Course. Brooktree is an 18-hole championship golf course featuring well-manicured greens, tees, and fairways. We are open to the public. I challenge you to find a better maintained golf course for the money we charge here at Brooktree. Come on out and play Brooktree, a great golf course.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gina Wendricks, audiologist for Mayo Clinic Health System in Owatonna. I provide comprehensive audiology care for your entire family. This includes full diagnostic, speech and hearing evaluation services, and treating people of all ages with hearing loss, tinnitus, dizziness, and balance disorders. We offer a full line of hearing aids that I can custom fit and repair. To schedule an appointment with me, please call 451-1120. I look forward to meeting with you.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today show.
Hi, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home, and we're proud to serve the Medford and Owatonna areas with cremation and traditional funeral services.
And we're proud to be a part of the Owatonna Today show.
And we're back. Thanks so much for staying with us. Right now I have with me Ann Vargason and Julie Rethemeier of the Owatonna Early Edition Rotary Club.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And
I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts
today. And I'm so excited about this. Ladies, why don't you introduce yourself? And first of all, I'd also like to know a little bit about the Rotary Club and tell us a little bit about what you guys do for the community.
Well, sure. I'm Ann, and this is Julie. And we've been around. Our Early Edition Rotary Club meets Tuesday mornings at 7 o'clock at the Fire Hall. And we're always open to new members, anybody that's interested to come and join us, that'd be great. We do several things. One of our biggest is we are the sponsor of the 4th of July fireworks. Yeah.
But then everyone loves you. You're everyone's
there
favorite.
you go. There you go.
I don't think a lot of people realize that we do all the fundraising for the dollars that come in to do the fireworks. So we work with the city of Owatonna. They give a donation along with many other businesses in town. So we really make that happen every 4th of July. So that's really one of our major projects that we do for the community.
Every ooh and ah for you is a little bit of payback for all the work you're doing to raise money for that. Tell us a little bit about where you work and how you got involved with the Rotary.
Well, I'm a real estate agent with Prudential Advantage Realty, and I've been involved with the Rotary Club since '07, and it's just really been a lot of fun. We're a small club, and we're a very hands-on club, so every member gets a really good opportunity to step up and be involved, and like I said, we have speakers every Tuesday morning, and we also donate books to every kindergarten student in Owatonna in May, so they can kind of try to continue reading through the summer. We also contribute money to the Main Street beautification projects with all the flower baskets, just a contributor. We have an international project we always contribute to as well. Polio eradication has been a big thing with Rotary International, and we've helped with that too.
Tell us a little bit about you, Julie.
Yeah, I'm the Director of Public Affairs for Federated Insurance, and I've been in the club for about 5 years now as well. And I think the neat thing with Rotary is it's really about service above self and service within your community. And so that's why we do so many of our local projects and service within our community, but also recognizing kind of the whole and doing the international projects as well. We really partner with the Noon Club. There's a couple different Rotary clubs, and Mayor Kuntz, who was earlier, kind of said a little bit about that. And that's really the neat thing, is that Owatonna can support 2 Rotary clubs. And so if morning is better for you, then we encourage people to come through or come to the morning club. But if noon is better, we totally recognize that and encourage people to get involved with the Noon Club as well. It's just a great way. We collaborate on so many different things. This past weekend was the Strive Fair Run, and the Noon Club really kind of spearheads that and gets that going, but our club is also very involved in the Strive program, the mentorship program at the high school, and we have our mentors, our Rotarians involved in being mentors with that. We were all out being race guards and helping with that. And then the Noon Club helps us with our corn feed as well. So it's just a great collaboration between the 2 clubs and Rotarians really coming together to serve our community.
Good. Now, if someone's interested in becoming a part of the Rotary, how do they go about doing that?
Well, they can certainly call any of us, or just step up and, come to one of our meetings. Tuesday morning, 7 o'clock at the fire hall, like I said. Or you can give one of us a call, or we'll have information at our corn feed as well.
That's a beautiful segue. That's very lovely. I like that. Let's talk about this corn feed a little bit. Tell us the purpose behind it, and then we'll go into the details a little.
Well, it's one of our major fundraisers of our club, and we use it to create, or to get money for the different projects we have. Like I said, our kindergarten book donation, the 4th of July fireworks, and also Main Street beautification. We have another fundraiser that we do for our international projects and so forth, but that's the main focus.
Okay, and so let's talk about the details. I'm guessing there'll be corn.
Good guess. Good guess, yes. So it's Tuesday, August 28th, so it's a week from tomorrow. So if you're getting, we'll give you this week to get the fair food run through the system, and then next week, if you come to the corn feed, it's from 11 to 2 at the Elks Club. You can buy tickets ahead of time from any of the morning edition Rotarians, or you can just come. So that's the thing. You don't have to have a ticket ahead of time. You can just come to the Elks and bring in, and there's all-you-can-eat corn, a chicken breast, a roll, cookie, potato salad, beverage. You will not walk away hungry. We guarantee that.
You do, it's your own fault.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now, I've heard this season's a really good season for corn. The times I've had it has been really good. So should expect a lot of people coming out for this to get all-you-can-eat corn. It's exciting.
I think so too, and we want a special thanks to Lakeside Food because they donate all the corn.
Good. Well, and so some of this money will go to help 4th of July as well and that kind of thing?
Right.
Good.
Well, and speaking of that, I think last year we served about 400 people. Is that correct, Ann? And so if you can't actually come to the Elks, we actually have a delivery system as well, which is pretty slick, and we're perfecting that every year as well. So there's a number and actually a website I think that's on here, but it's www.owatonarotary.com. And there's also a phone number, 507-213 888-888-6425 that you can call in order for your workplace or wherever you may be, and we'll bring those orders to you. And it's
last year we would deliver anywhere from 10 to 12 to 15 to 20 to a business, and I think total we delivered around 200 meals.
So you get the whole plate. We're not just talking ears of corn, but a whole plate kind of thing.
Yeah, we package the whole thing for them and bring it out.
Because we know there are some businesses and some workplaces that you get a half an hour for lunch, and that's may not be enough time to run downtown, get to the Elks Club, eat, and then go back. So it has worked out very well for us to do this delivery, and thought that it's been well received.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, how many years has this been going on?
Well, this is our 7th annual.
7th annual. So the bugs are getting pretty much worked out, aren't they, Mike? So get the delivery system down. And also, I know there's quite a few shut-ins who maybe can't get out at that time of day. And so this is a great opportunity for them to maybe call and get an amazing meal as well.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some of the fun part of being a part of this club and doing this is on Monday night, everybody in our Rotary Club comes together and we shuck all the corn at the country club, and it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun as well. People bring their kids and their family, and it can be a dirty job, but it's a great way to come together. You know, there's nothing better that brings your club together when you're doing a service project like that. And then we all work it as well on the day of the event. In some way, shape, or form, we're involved.
I was looking up, I noticed that the Rotary internationally works with polio, and so I was actually looking up on the Center for Disease Control website, and it looks like the polio epidemic that we had 20, 30, 50 years ago has really been in a decrease. And I know that the Rotary Club has had a big hand in that, because they didn't just join the bandwagon. They've been working on this for years and years. And as of July 4th, only 100 polio cases were reported in 4 countries. That's it that we have. So there still hasn't been eradicated.
Right.
And I know that some countries are working with fear of vaccinations.
Right.
But what I love about the Rotary is that not only do they have an international presence, so again, eradicating the polio, but giving those kindergartners those books to read when they're home for the summer, I think is a great impact.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
and we can tell them a little bit about Rotary, because a lot of times people hear
that.
Rotary, they hear, what is Rotary, and so we just try and tell them in very simple terms, what is Rotary.
Use simple words for me.
And you could speak to the 4-way test, but just a lot of service above self and doing things within our community and just being. What are some of the other ones that we talk about?
Very ethical.
And very much a service organization. And there's plenty of those in our community as well, doing good things, but Rotary really comes together with the community aspect locally and then internationally, and that's really kind of our key. And then having that really focus on eradicating polio as well.
That's fantastic.
And making that a real goal that's becoming more and more achievable.
And would you also consider it a good networking opportunity for business people who are in the business?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's definitely a side benefit. It's not the purpose necessarily, but it is definitely a benefit.
It is. And, with a small club, we're probably 20 to 25 members, you really get a chance to know each other, too, and each other well. And like she said, we have a lot of good things that we do together, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, I love you have morning people and you have night people. That's good. I'm totally a morning person, so I would definitely enjoy the morning time. So again, tell us when your meetings are, what time, and where they can come, and one last shout out for the Corn Feed.
Okay, well, our meetings are Tuesday mornings, 7 a.m. at the Owatonna Fire Hall. We meet at the 3rd floor, beautiful, beautiful area that's just newly been renovated. So please feel free to join us. Our corn feed is Tuesday, August 28th. It is between 11 and 2 at the Elks Club downtown. That's 126 East Vine. And Lakeside Food, like I said, has donated all the sweet corn. And we're going to have chicken breast, bun, potato salad, cookie, and beverage. It's $8. Kids under 6 are free, same price as last year. Also want to give a thanks to JC Press for the different support they've given us. But again, that's Tuesday, August 28th.
Yeah, they printed all the posters and all the tickets, and JC's been a wonderful supporter of us as well.
Poster? Hold up the poster.
There you go.
Can you see? Get a shot of it here. Okay.
See these around town.
It was the picture of the corn that gave it away for me that they did corn there, not the name at all. Well, again, Ann Vargason Julie Rethemeier, thank you so much for coming here today, educating us a little bit about the Rotary, but again, letting us know who we can thank for the oohs and the ahs at the 4th of July.
That's right. And we'll sell you that ticket after we're done with the show.
There's a lot of corn. I'm a fan of corn. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today.
It's a beautiful night. What are you guys going to be doing tonight?
Well, I figured Jess and I are going to hang out for a little while. We're going to head down maybe to Mineral Springs and go frisbee golfing. And then I figured we grab a bite to eat and then go hit the late show at the movie theater.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, figured I'd be back around 11:30.
Okay. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people.
Mom would freak if she ever knew that I was really going down to the park to drink with some guys and smoke some weed. And then after that, we're going to Jess's house to party with some more guys. Oh my goodness, she's going to freak if she ever finds out. But it won't matter. She won't find out. We're going to have a blast.
So who are you going to meet down at Mineral Springs?
Well, Jess and I are going to go down together, and then maybe we'll meet up with the guys.
Which guys?
Alex and Jacob.
That's Alex Johnson and Jacob
Smith.
Okay, I'm not sure that I've met Jacob Smith yet. His parents are who?
Marcy and Dan Smith.
Okay. And I thought that Alex was grounded.
Well, I think...
Hi, I'm Jan Hansen, and I am at A+ So and Back, the fun place to be. We are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. Good morning. I'm Shelley Whitehead, your guest host for today. And we're going to do a few community announcements because, you know, the fair is over. So what are you going to do? Well, we've got a lot of options for you. We do have the Owatonna-Degner Regional Airport Fly-In, Drive-In Breakfast. This is coming up Sunday, August 26th from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's going to be a fun time, even if you want to just come and see all the airplanes that are coming in and the pilots. It'll be a fun time for kids to come and enjoy the opportunity to see what's going on at the airport. A French toast breakfast is served by the Owatonna Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol. Say that 7 times really fast. All proceeds go to the Owatonna Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol. It's open to the public, so please come, even if you don't fly a plane. But if you do, please fly in because your pilots in command will get your breakfast absolutely free. Adults are $6. Kids 10 and under are $4. There are discounted pre-sale tickets available, and you can dial 507-444-2448 for more information. Also, at the Brookdale Senior Living, we're going to have it's a caregivers relief program. You can win a 2-week respite stay at Brookdale Community for your loved one and a well-deserved 2-week break for your caregiver. And this is all happening. Take advantage of it, a great opportunity, and your loved one will enjoy a comfortable and rewarding experience. Just a chance for you to take a moment. Now, we would like to, as Mayor Kuntz said earlier, talk a little bit about someone in our community who has passed. And I think the better person to speak to this would be Leanne.
Thanks, Shelley. You're doing a wonderful job. This is her first go around with Owatonna Today, so she's done an excellent job. But
great opportunity.
I couldn't pass this opportunity up to talk about Elmer because he's been very near and dear to the hearts of us here at Owatonna Today. So just a few reflections. We'd like to take a few moments to extend our sincere condolences and sympathies to the family of Elmer Riesland, to Alice, their 2 sons, and the grandchildren, to the education community, because as you know, Elmer was involved as elementary school principal for, I don't know, too many years to count, and he was absolutely wonderful at it. And also then to the Steele County Free Fair family, who have worked with Elmer for 18, 19 years. So we'd like to extend our sympathies for the loss of their husband, father, grandfather, and very good friend. And as many of you know, Elmer Riesland passed away on Friday after having spent most of the day at the fair, doing exactly what he loved, making sure things were running smoothly and making sure that we were all having a great fair experience. My husband Gary and I were at the fair early Friday evening, and word quietly yet very quickly, kind of like a silent wildfire, spread around the fair that Elmer had passed. And because Elmer had just a multitude of friends. The lights on the Midway that night did seem just a little bit dimmer. Elmer has been a frequent guest on the Owatonna Today show over the years, and he was the easiest interview ever because all you had to say was, "Elmer, what's new at the fair this year?" and Elmer was off and running, and his enthusiasm for all things fair was infectious. So to end today's show, we'd like to say thank you to Elmer Riesland for all of the things he gave to this community during his lifetime, with his years as an educator, elementary school principal, and of course Steele County Fair Secretary, and of course his most important roles as that of husband and father and grandfather. You made Owatonna a better place for us all, Elmer, and you will always be in our hearts, especially at fair time. So thank you all for joining us today on the Owatonna Today show. We will see you Wednesday.